Oh, hey guys, welcome to Dillworks YouTube channel. Alright, hey there everybody, my name is Dylan. We're going to be working on the Hammerhead go-kart today. Obviously it's a little bit smaller than an adult size, but our objective here is to get it running. The owner did say that it has been sitting for a couple years now. So first few things that you would want to check, obviously, is gas condition, which on here I did already go ahead and remove the fuel tank and the carburetor. They're sitting off to the side, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to install that, both of which are fairly simple, especially on this application here. Okay, first off, we are going to start by installing the carburetor. Like I said earlier, these engines and carburetor applications are fairly simple, even though they may be a little bit different depending on what it's used in. For the most part, everything's basically the same. So if you do happen to have like a different application or the carburetor looks a little bit different, for the most part, everything is going to hook up the same. Like I said, that may be subject to change just depending on what it is. But here, first off, you do have your throttle linkage that does attach to the throttle plate there. If you just slowly slide it onto these two studs and then go ahead and install the rod to the actual throttle linkage, it is a little bit easier to install it that way. And then you can just lightly turn it and install the spring here like so. And then just go ahead and push it all the way back on there. Next, we are going to go ahead and install, actually, before we do install the throttle, the choke cable, let's go ahead and put the spark plug wire on the spark plug. One being so we don't forget when we're trying to turn it over, and two, that it's up and out of our way. So as we're installing the choke cable, one, it is going to be easier to go ahead and install the cable itself just with this little pin. Just goes straight in there. It's going to take a little bit of effort and it snaps right down there just like that. Go ahead and install this piece, and then we have the air filter housing assembly. You can see here how it lines up. Let's line this up with the notch on the top side here. Up next, we do have our fuel tank here. You just go ahead and slightly slide it towards the back. There's going to be a bracket on the rear, or on, I guess the front of the motor actually, with two bolts in it. Go ahead and start both of them at the same time. Don't tighten one without starting the other. Okay. All right, now that we have our fuel tank installed, this is our fuel supply line. One thing I want to make note of real quick is if you ever do run into an instance where you do think you have bad gas or anything like that, one simple thing to check before you get way in depth with a carburetor or anything like that, just make sure you have a good fuel supply. A lot of times these will actually get, this little petcock here will get clogged, and easy enough, just go ahead and remove this fuel supply line from the bottom of it, turn it on, make sure you actually have fuel coming out of here, or else you definitely won't be getting fuel inside the car. Install your fuel supply line. Okay, so real quick, this thing does have an electric start, and the battery is not good right now. I don't have a trickle charger, so we're going to go ahead and use the jump box. If you don't already have one of these, I would recommend getting one. They're pretty cheap, fairly cheap for what they are from Amazon, and they work really well. I've had this one for several years, and you can do several different things with it. So we are going to go ahead and put the jump box on it. I'm going to go over here. The choke cable is actually at the bottom of the seat. I don't know if you can see in the frame or not, but it does appear that the choke plate is working. Alright guys, well, I see why it wasn't working. I had this kill switch on the back off this whole time. So check that. Now let's try choking it. Like I said, those springs aren't set up correctly as of right now. Oy! Tight fit. Alrighty. Like I said earlier, I knew that there was going to be something else not quite right with this thing. After we removed the belt cover, this is what we found. You can see how chewed up this belt really is. The way this clutch works, it really does need a good belt in order to obviously not slip and propel the vehicle or go-kart either forward or backwards. So we're going to go ahead and get one of these ordered. Look, you can see how loose it is there. That's no bueno. That's not going to do it. So, like I said, we're going to go ahead and get one of these ordered. Well, guys, that's going to be it for today. I think we made pretty good progress on this. Thank you for watching. If you have any other questions or like to see anything else in the future, please leave a comment. Other than that, please like and subscribe. Appreciate you watching.